What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I wanted to talk about a game that I played earlier this year that I never made a video about because I wasn't really making videos at that time. But it is Stellar Blade. Now, this was a game that I absolutely loved. Let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. Yes, the main character is absolutely stunning. Her character detail, just how hot and sexy she is, the amount of outfits you can change for her, and all these things. Yes, she is a really, really good looking character. And I had a great time changing costumes and playing around with different, outfits. But I wanted to get that out of the way because I really think that when this game came out, a lot of people were just kind of stuck, focused on just that. And there was a lot of controversy with, you had some people who were like it was too revealing, and then some people who were like, "Oh, you're nerfing you're nerfing some of the costumes." It was just that was the center of attention on social media, and it was really, really just kind of annoying to listen to, because on the other hand, everything else around this game was just so good. It was really a PlayStation 2 throwback to me in many ways when it came to just kind of the art style, the gameplay, even the story. Like, it just reminded me a lot from the PlayStation 2 era that I enjoyed so much. And this game, in my opinion, deserves to be nominated for Game of the Year. And I'm hearing that it's not. I'm hearing that Black Myth Wukong is not being nominated. Like, are you serious right now? These two games deserve to be up there, in my opinion, but they're not somehow. But you have like a game like Dragon's Age Veilguard that a lot of people believe that it shouldn't be. Anyways, I want to focus this video on Stellar Blade because I think it's honestly such a great game. From the art style to the graphics, the Unreal Engine 4 here is really firing off on all cylinders. The art style to the game, the enemy design, just kind of like the theme of this game is really, really cool. And it's got this like futuristic, almost cyberpunk-ish, apocalyptic kind of theme going on. I really, really loved what they were going for here. I hope they make a second game. Going back to the main character Eve for a bit with her costumes, like, I know a lot of people are too focused, hyper focused on like the sexual aspects of the main character, but I really want to give credit to like all the people that worked on some of the costumes here, just because some of these costume designs are absolutely phenomenal. And if you actually take a look at some of these, man, they have so much detail. Again, the cyberpunk themes here. I don't know. It's just something that I really look for when I play games that, you can change outfits. And some of these outfits are really, really good. So I found myself really changing it up a lot just to kind of keep things fresh. But I just wanted to mention that, like, the people who created some of these costumes like really went hard. And I do love that attention to detail. And I look at that when I'm playing a game like this. Kind of reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima when I was constantly changing Jin's outfits. So I do appreciate when a game gives you that freedom. Another thing that I really want to talk about here is the OST. Oh my god, the music here. And if the music in this game doesn't get an award at the game awards this year, like I swear, because the soundtrack to this game was some of the best I've heard in a very long time. The soundtrack to this game was so good. And it wasn't just like a few bangers. There was a lot of of sound of music in this game that had me listening to some of the stuff outside the game. And I think that if your OST is that good where I'm listening to it outside of the game, like that deserves definitely some mention, some credit. I really thought the OST in this game completely banged hard. And then the gameplay. I think the gameplay, in my opinion, was probably the thing that I loved the most. The dodging, the abilities, some of the special moves, in combination with the boss fights. Like, honestly, this game as a whole, as a package, was just so good. And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me that the focus on this game, and now hearing that this game is not going to be nominated for Game of the Year, again, that's kind of wild to me. And it kind of motivated me to make this video, just because I really wanted to talk about how much this game is deserving of attention, of people getting their hands on it and playing it. And yeah, like the gameplay was really good. The combat was really, really awesome. I really love the combat, man. The combat was really good. It was fluid. It was really smooth. And some of the boss fights in this game, especially some of the boss fights around the end. There's a couple of boss fights in the end where you're kind of just going from one boss to another. Dude, the boss fights, especially in the end of this game, were stunning, were hard. And I really couldn't believe like the final boss fight was crazy. The boss fights definitely stood out to me. Some of the boss fights, again, in the later stage, were really, really stellar. They really stood out to me. And I kind of was really blown away by some of the boss fights, to be honest. They were really awesome. Some of the boss designs were really awesome. Some of the enemy designs were really awesome. And I just had a lot of fun with this game, and I just wanted to get on here and talk about how much I love this game, to be honest, as a whole. And yeah, Stellar Blade, in my opinion, is one of the best games of 2024, and you should go check it out if you haven't. I think you will definitely find something here that you will enjoy. Put this on your list. If you have played this game, if you have beat it, what do you think of Stellar Blade? Did you like it? What did you think about it? Let me know. Put it in the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. But that's the video, guys. I really love Stellar Blade. I really think that it should be nominated for Game of the Year. I really think that it's one of the best games to come out this year. And did it get snubbed? Did Black Myth Wukong get snubbed from Game of the Year? From the Game Awards? Let me know, man. I'd love to know your thoughts. But if you like this video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. And if you are, I appreciate you. And that's it. Take it easy.